Hello, welcome back to my Dragon Age Let's Play. So we're gonna finish up all these side quests. That's going to start with, I think, Aveline's. In order to access it, I have to go read this letter. Now, here's the thing. I can't go to the gallows
Good to see
without
you again, Miss Anne.
starting
Another message
the
came while you were away. It's on your desk.
final quest. And this comes from Cullen. So I am hopeful that I don't have to talk to him at the end of it. I need to go talk to Aveline about some people talking shit about her. Just trying to put myself in the mix. I don't know. I'll try that. Even if I can't finish it up with Colin, we'll get as far as we can. I've been waiting all day.
So, how good is Donick? Is he cocksure?
Just get it out of your system.
Did he curl your toes? Grope your grinder? Float your frigate? Caddis your Katie? Grey your warden? How about satisfy a demand of your Kyun?
Yes, all right. He's an incredibly proficient lover. Happy?
Well, that's rather personal, don't you think?
Stupid. Alright.
I wonder if I should try coming back tomorrow?
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
I bet it fucking would.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
If you're going to coddle your men, expect someone to take issue.
What in blazes are you talking about?
Cullen has heard complaints about you as captain.
Complaints? From who?
Who cares? I need to know if you're going soft.
I don't like what you're implying.
It's a simple question.
Then let me give them, and you, an answer. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donick. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
Are you really going to make me spy on your men?
You made it necessary with the doubt in your voice just now. I won't have it. Donick's patrol, Hawke. Me and you, tonight. Accuse me of being soft. Not in this lifetime.
Oh, there he goes. Is there anything to look at? No. Right, so off screen, because it was just going to be a lot of running around.
Hello
places.
again, champion.
Yo, what's up? Do you have anything to say to me? To places that I didn't even know if I needed to go to. I found all the Kunari swords.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you
That's
don't
fucking
mind,
rude.
I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
Order my removal, if you think you have the authority.
Huh. Authority. My authority was lopped off and rolled across the floor, courtesy of the Arishok. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well?
It is not going well.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly declare a preference. The rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate from the Chantry's will. But the Order embodies security in Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount to be more accepting of oversight. Anyone who wants to rule Kirkwall needs support from the Templars. That is the new truth of this city.
What happens if they don't like the choice?
Do you know how Viscount Dumas' predecessor Perrin Threnhold left office? He was a tyrant, certainly, but his rule was not ended until he actively sought to expel the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
Holy shit, I've never talked to him at this stage before. This is good shit.
Who nominates a new Viscount?
A consensus of the nobility, normally, and a willing nominee. Both are lacking, and I can't fault it. These are difficult times.
Could I nominate someone, or do it myself?
Anyone who thinks to take this office needs more than popular support. They need particular support. You are many things, champion, but not this. Not yet, anyway.
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything to you? The Templars are particularly sensitive about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
The Arishok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
Wink.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
Nice mess. Glad it's not mine.
That is the prevailing opinion I encounter, and I'm just fine with that. That's all I need. The champion.
That was very good, and I like that a lot. And I'm very sad that I've never done that before. Is anyone gonna kick a wall? That's my favorite NPC, and I still don't know who it is. Alright, what patrol? Ooh! We have to do that too. Let's go to the docks. That's just stand around and fight some guys. So, like I was saying before I talked to Baran, I did... Well, really? The swords. Nari swords. Magic. But I also did Pride Unbound, which also did involve just like a lot of running around, doing things that I wasn't sure if I did or had done. Wasn't doing.
I'll deal with this. Against us.
We just lit him on fire. That's awesome. Where'd she go? I found. What is that? Let's go do that. Also, I just don't know how long these quests are gonna take. Where am I going? This way.
Donick will be on this route.
Let's see how hard you sweat your men.
Oh, alright, so that slave hunter is on our side because of someone's weapon. Someone has a weapon that I got from doing something that can turn enemies. That's neat.
I'm stuck.
Alright. That was just regular bad guys. There we go. Let's get all these guys in some blood magic. And also fire.
You do good work.
Good. Alchemist.
Sir Hawke.
Why
Or is
in
it
a
always
basket?
champion
What the fuck
now?
is this?
You're too much of a chameleon, my friend.
I didn't expect to find you so deep in bandits.
A good day, to be sure. I'll be sore tomorrow, but it was my choice. Tell me what's going on.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless. Action is up, casualties are down. It is remarkable. As are you, love.
Thank you. That will do.
Another time, Sir Hawke. Safe travels.
That should be sufficient. Take that to the Templar.
Oh, well, I
Indeed.
can't.
Let's go talk to Cullen.
I can't. So, that's a bummer. Nice try, though. I mean, probably. Maybe I'll save before and then try it. And we'll see what happens. I'll save him for last. How's that? Wasn't the sound of someone leveling up, huh?
I'll deal with this.
Oop, this more bad boys. Oh, they turned that guy. That's what happened. So that's just done. Let's loot the bodies. Alright. Ooh. Alright, let's do Sebastion's bullshit. Let's just real quick go do that. No, we'll do Sebastion's. Come on. During the day, go to the chantry.
So, I've never understood why the Chantry says if you're good, you'll be taken up to the Maker's side.
Those who die with the sins cleansed from their souls will walk beside the Maker in eternity.
That doesn't sound fun. If they really want people to be good, shouldn't they offer an afterlife with lakes of wine and a dozen naked virgins?
Anyone who wants that will be going to the Void.
Sounds like that's where all the good parties will be.
Not a bad point.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds. The people want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight, Sebastion. If the Maker is
It's a
merciful,
faraway
he
conversation.
will help them find peace. We can only be waiting when they do.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
So, I hesitate. Because you can't do nothing. Is true, but I don't want her to say against the mages. We'll try it.
Orsino and the Knight Commander will tear Kirkwall apart.
They will try. I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastion, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion too, if you will?
I agree to nothing until I know what it is.
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
So. They are needed, but not the kind that the Divine is gonna bring. I do not want the Divine in the Chantry sticking their Templar-loving noses up in this. Which is why I will say, of course.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocent
Isn't that
harmed
what
in
the
the exalted
circles
marches? She will do her best, Sebastion. But she must act first to protect the faith.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name. Only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
This is fine. See, I didn't want that. But I don't want to do the other thing. Or not the thing. You're not questioning
I
beliefs
shudder
for
to
me,
think
right?
of the Divine sending Templars against the Free Marches like an enemy state.
See, I don't want more Templars up in here. Yuck. Ooh. Why am I running around as Isabella? It stuttered like I was gonna be attacked. I guess I'm... Now I am.
That is training.
Give up now!
That's enough!
Well,
They say violence doesn't solve anything.
a lot of loot. Alright. Let's head in here and meet with Sister Nightingale. Yo, what's up?
Hello again, champion.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be. Just the work of a moment.
Alright.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Actually, here's my dog. Oof. Get you. Nice. Well, get out of here. No, I wanted to loot them. Will I still be able to? There she is.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them. But the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
The Liliana? Who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon?
Yay!
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you.
That is why I am effective. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the Mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
A few, wild cards aside, Grand Cleric Elthina has it all under control, I swear.
And provocations don't help.
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates? How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe. Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control. Fuck.
There's nothing good up there, right? That would be silly. Yeah, okay. Oop. Let's go loot that rage demon. Alright, let's go back to the Chantry. Talk to Elthina about all this bullshit. Ooh!
You're the captain of the guard. You have my thanks for keeping us safe.
You're quite welcome.
So accomplished at such a young age. How splendid.
Seems weird. Seemed like a weird interaction. Alright, what's the best way out of here? In my house? I could just walk to the Chantry. It's not that far.
Hightown is lovely this time of day.
Stupid. Let's go talk to Elthina.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I hear the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What? You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastion, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
You keep dead people here?
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became
Actually, don't hate
Grand
that name.
Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
No, I'm fine with it. That's nice, though. I like that. So everyone, stop being mad.
You've been warned. Do what you will.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace.
Done a bang-up job of it so far!
Sebastion. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Alright, so... I mean, I think we still... didn't do great.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
What about your people?
They can wait. Starkhaven hardly benefits if Kirkwall falls. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Only 5, huh? Is that it? Nope, there's another one.
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastion, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawke. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
I'll try to.
Have you done something dumb again?
No. I'm finally doing something smart. I know you don't agree, but I can't continue to break my oath. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Althena my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
Do you see yourself as a prince? Or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
You don't become a prince because you want to. You do it because it's your responsibility.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Kirkwall does well enough with no one in the Viscount's seat.
Does it?
Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Can't believe you turn your back on Starkhaven now. After all we've done.
I've been praying for guidance and had nothing. I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Well...
Althena still won't listen. She's determined to ride this wave until it crashes on the rocks.
Alright. So... we have for sure left a noble agenda, which is at night, and we go here and we just fight some dudes. And that's fine. If I'm wrong, then we can also... What's over here? It's a rubble. Not that I need coins right now. It's the end of the fucking game. If I'm wrong, and we can go to the gallows and talk to Cullen without starting
We
some
cannot
bullshit.
stand idly by as Meredith oversteps herself at every
Then
turn.
we can do that too.
We shall have a Viscount again, and return sanity to Kirkwall.
Game right now.
This course is foolhardy. The Knight Commander will kill us all.
Edgard, you do yourself no credit. My father and my grandfather both died defending Kirkwall from aggressors. Meredith is no different. Hawke, Lady Selbrecht, you have my sword.
And my axe.
You.
Well,
You lived here. I'm sorry.
that's fucking rude. I mean, I get it.
How about you? I'll deal with this.
Let's finish this! I'm trusting, forgive me! Defend me!
Right, let's keep. Ooh, hey, Isabella! Alright, not like super good, but.
I've got what you need right here!
This attack will cement their conviction. When the time comes, you will have our aid. Take this with our blessings. Everyone, we must go before they send more attackers.
Alright. Got some friends. Let's go out this way. It was maybe a mistake. Now that I am here. Oof. Okay. That wasn't what I meant to do. Come on. There we go. Just pop into the Hawke estate, make sure nothing else is gonna kind of pop out at me.
I hope all is well. May I say again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandor to remain. He seems very happy.
Chapman. No problem, my dudes. I love you. Okay. Just in case this is the end. Will it let me do it? I don't know. Either way, we're pretty much done. Ooh! Nice!
I'm sorry, Champion. If Captain Aveline has concerns about these accusations, bring her to speak with me.
Fuck me. You don't have any things, huh?
Know your way around a weapon. Liza!
Okay. Well, now that we know that this is how this happens, this is fine. Let's turn around. Grab. I probably shouldn't have you. This is fine. I'm gonna say good things about mages. I shouldn't have my boyfriend.
Your husband agrees with me.
About what?
He thinks the Knight Commander's mad. He told me she's gone behind your back to investigate guardsmen she suspects as secret mages.
Even if that were true, he wouldn't tell you.
He won't fight for her when the time comes. Would you turn against your own husband?
I don't know if you're lying or crazy.
Champion, and you are with the captain. None too happy about the accusations against her, I'm sure.
You could say that.
The claims against Aveline are garbage. Did you bother to verify them?
No.
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority. As long as these complaints continue, baseless or not, they will serve as justification for eliminating the position of guard captain. It would be the simplest fix, whether or not I agree.
They want to lie about her. Let them do it to her face.
I have no objection, but the Anonymous are rarely so brave. I can say that all of the complaints have originated in Lowtown.
Guardsman Brennan is on that patrol. Why wouldn't she tell me of this?
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, Guard Captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawke. I need to speak to Brennan.
Nice! We can actually finish this quest. It's at night, probably. And doing this probably will bring this up to like full episode length. So we'll finish the game in another episode. Everything will be done and it'll be beautiful and we'll cry. Well, that little stutter. Definitely thought this was gonna break and I was gonna be real upset about that. We kill you. You open up a special thing.
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
You maybe should make them do that. That kind of seems like their job. Sup, bitch?
Guardsman! Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district? What's going on?
Better make it good.
It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's trying to rile the guards against you. But none of us will follow him. You lead better than he ever did.
We've made so many enemies. I don't remember him as that impressive.
He deserves to be forgotten. He abused his position and blamed me when we caught him.
He was well liked by some, but not once the truth was known.
Good start. Where's he hiding?
The guards will have nothing to do with him. So he found others. Militia. Mostly anti-Ferelden. The same kind who were against the Canary. I guess it's been long enough they've forgotten how many the Champion killed.
A rally against the tyranny of the Guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Return to the
go
barracks.
Beat the shit out of him.
The rally is in Darktown, Hawke. I need to be there.
I will take you there. 'Cause I wanna beat the shit out of him. Fuck me. Jesus. Fuck me, Jesus.
Things are heating up. It's a good time not to be a Templar.
That's every time. Because Templars are bad. Let's go to the Darktown rally. Oh. The loading screen kills my dog. Let's Just real rude. Oh, there's more of them. This is fine though.
Please use a mess with a maid. Let's finish it. That was the beauty of the job.
I'm so excited to finish up this game. Not because I want it to be done, because I love it. My favorite. I love it.
I'll deal with this.
But the end is very exciting. I'm excited to get to it again. Kinda reevaluate. Still being my first time doing the end, knowing the things that I know, and having had time to think about them.
The champion? Here.
Sup,
it's
bitches?
the captain. Are we ready for this?
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence. Leaderless, displaced, alien hands on the most basic authority. Foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon, you disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name. Is there anyone else who so embodies how far this city has fallen?
This one is all yours, Captain. Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took it from yourself. The Guard know this, and none stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with nothing again.
No. You shall have less.
That's some pretty good shit. First a dog. Let's try this one. Try this one. And also this one. I love Pepper. She's such a good spell. Oh, no, he disappeared.
I'll show you what nature's a bit.
There he is. Try that one again. Boink! Yeah, boy.
You fool. Why would you do this? If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind. To the barracks, Hawke. My guardsmen will be waiting.
Alright, let's... Neat. Alright, where are we going?
Alone in the dark.
Do 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 do.
Champions don't mean squat down here.
Literally? I wish I could just whack him in the head with my staff. Just bonk him real good in the noggin. That's not where I meant to go. This is fine. Shit. Let's try again. All right.
You're too quiet, Varric.
do I have to wait?
I'm thinking of switching to romances.
Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? Who'll pay to hear that shit?
Then I should have thought of it years ago.
Babes.
Hello again, champion.
Yeah, what's up?
Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
Well, can you get in here, please?
Jevon, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
There was nothing he could do to you. Your men are loyal.
Are they? I built a name for them, but this kind of thing harms them all. I wonder what I would do if my captain lost my respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
I'll take it. I need a moment, Hawke, but... there is something else. Come back and talk to me.
Can I just do it right now? Yes.
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here. You know, those stains never came out.
You are horrible. Every inch.
You love it, big girl. And you owe me for the bottle. Hawke.
She's not so bad. Except when she is. Did you know I've been dead for 7 years? I got word last week. They only just sorted the casualties of Ostagar. The king has offered to reinstate the commission of any surviving officers who will return to Ferelden.
And?
And what?
Does this appeal matter? I thought you were sworn to Cailan.
Regardless of who has the throne, I served Ferelden. The country survives, even if Cailan didn't.
You brought it up. What's your decision?
It's been a strange time here in Kirkwall. Did Carver ever tell you about that last night at Ostagar? How it happened? I don't mean the betrayal. Everyone knows the signal went up and the flanking charge never came. But that moment when the tower lit and then... the fight just kept going. It was the oddest feeling. Hope answered with... nothing. I don't like the thought of going out with a whimper, Hawke. I thank you for Donnic, but what else is here for me? More doubt from you.
I think maybe this is the one where she punches me.
Do you want my permission? If you've already given up, take responsibility.
Who are you to talk about responsibility? You're a highwayman. You stumbled into being champion. Time and again, I have tried to keep people safe, and time and again, they are taken. I know where the fault lies. I will not be judged a coward by anyone.
You don't have the Darkspawn as an excuse for running this time.
I would brave anything for my guards.
Except your wounded pride. How many should die while you flee that?
Oh!
That's not someone who wants to walk away.
You are such a bitch.
No more arguing. Or next time I fight back.
Next time? I always knew there was a limit to how much I'd take from you. I never thought I'd be grateful to be pushed past it. You're something, you know that? I'm here for you. But, let's not make a habit of this.
Alright. I think that's it. Yep, I only have main plot endgame stuff to do. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time when we wrap up this Dragon Age 2 Let's Play.